I thought, why don't I use these to crochet a bag out of plastic bags? Hello everybody, so I've been backpacking around Asia for the last month and a half, and for some reason it seems to be really common in lots of countries in Asia that they give you plastic bags. I haven't been back to England in 2 years, but in Australia there's like no plastic bags in sight. All the supermarkets give you paper bags only. So with the plastic bags that I've been collecting, I thought, why don't I use these to crochet a bag out of plastic bags? So this is what one half of the plastic bag looks like, cut up into the kind of strips that I've been using to crochet. I did actually start this yesterday with kind of to trial it out to see what it would end up being like. So this is one whole plastic bag that I've started to crochet into a normal bag, and I'm going to add this on there. Plastic bags may seem convenient, but they're one of the most harmful items we use on a daily basis. They take hundreds of years to break down, and even then they don't truly disappear. They turn into tiny microplastics that pollute our soil and water, and therefore ourselves. They're also deadly for wildlife. Animals often mistake them for food or get tangled in them, which can lead to injury, starvation or death. And because plastic bags are so light, they easily blow away and end up littering oceans, rivers and forests. Making them isn't any better. It takes oil and gas, contributing to pollution and climate change. And despite being technically recyclable, most recycling centres can't process them properly. The solution is simple. Choose reusable bags and say no to single-use plastic. It's a small change that makes a huge difference. Or if you're like me and have no other choice, finding other ways to use the bags instead of just throwing them away is also a big help. Plastics are everywhere, in our homes, our food packaging, our clothes, and there lies the problem. Most plastic is designed to be used once and then thrown away, but it lasts for hundreds, even thousands of years. Only a tiny fraction of plastic is actually recycled. The rest ends up in landfills, our oceans, or scattered across the planet. As it breaks down into microplastic, it pollutes the air we breathe, the water we drink, and even the food we eat. The truth is, our planet wasn't made for plastic. It's time we rethink how we use it, reduce what we consume, and switch to better, more sustainable alternatives. So I'm officially 3 plastic bags into making this bag. It's going really well. Obviously it might take me a while to finish because I'm not in a rush to get plastic bags to make this. It's more when I happen to get a plastic bag, instead of throwing it away, I'm going to crochet it into this bag. And you might find it a bit strange that I'm doing this, but I would much rather try and reuse and recycle plastic bags than just throw them away. In my opinion, making small conscious decisions to help the environment is a lot better than making none at all, even if you can't make massive changes. Even just little things like this, like recycling plastic bags that are non-biodegradable, buying paper bags instead of plastic bags, just a lot of different things like that. Humans approximately go through 5 trillion plastic bags a year, and if we all just made tiny little decisions to bring reusable bags or paper bags, or even try and do something with the plastic bags, all these little decisions help to make the world a better place and help the environment, which is so important in today's day and age. So yeah, if this is your little reminder or your little push to maybe make a few more environmentally conscious decisions, let this be it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going and see you when I can next give you an update. Okay, so it's day 3 since I've started this bag. I think I'm about 5 or 6 plastic bags in, and it's coming along really well. Obviously it's taking a while because I'm having to cut all of the bags into strips, which takes a while, and I have been doing like thicker strips than what my normal yarn size would be, but that's because when I'm kind of crocheting it kind of like folds in half as you kind of crochet it. But yeah, it's coming along really well, and I guess I'll just keep going. My technique for making this bag wasn't exactly revolutionary. It involved cutting all the plastic bags up into little strips, trying to use as much of the bag as possible, and then using my crochet hook to crochet them all together. I'm using a 4mm hook and I'm cutting the strips to about 1.5 centimeters, and it seems to be working pretty well for me. Still cracking on with the bag, I realised I lost count of how many bags I've done, but then I realised that I could check based on the ink colour of the bag. So this one down here is green, so that's bag number 1. And then I've got red here, bag number 2. Blue is number 3. First green is number 4. This blue section is number 5. This green is number 6. This one here is 7, and this blue one up here is number 8, and I'm currently cutting up bag number 9. As I said a bit earlier in the video, it's not about trying to rush to get the bag done, because I'm not in a rush to be given plastic bags. Anytime I can say no to a plastic bag, I have been saying no, but some of like the bigger shops have done. We're further away from the hostel, I have had to say yes to a plastic bag, but it's all just going into this big bag, and I'm very curious to see how many bags I'm going to get out of this one. Roughly per bag I've been getting about 4 rows a side, so about 8 rows per bag, I think. Let me get, was it 4 rows per bag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, around 7 or 8 rows per bag. Now, just because I said a lot about Japan giving out a lot of plastic bags does not mean that I feel negatively about Japan's contribution to the environment. For example, usually anywhere that you bin anything, they have multiple different bins for multiple different recycled materials. For example, just at this hostel I'm staying here, they have the 3 different bins for like glass, cans and plastic bottles, and then they have the burnable one. So anywhere you can, they do help recycling that way. Now, if you don't know this about Japan, it's actually very common to not find many public bins while you're out and about. It is pretty common to carry rubbish with you and then dispose of it at home. The few public bins that I have seen, they too do have different areas for recyclable things. Most of the places where you can get a drink from a vending machine, they will have a bottle and a can bin next to the vending machine. So Japan definitely does its bit to help with the environment, but they do give out a lot of plastic. So my bag is officially all finished. I got it done yesterday. I did the handles on it, which didn't take very long at all, but the 2 handles took 2 bags, which was really good. I did end up having a few plastic bags left over, which I know isn't great to just end up binning those, but what I did do to try and be a little bit more environmentally conscious was put the plastic bags into a water bottle, because a lot of the reasons why plastic bags end up in oceans and forests is because they blow into them. So this way, if you put them in something like a plastic bottle, they can't blow away and they'll end up in landfill, which again isn't great, but better than them just blowing in there. But yeah, we've been using it all day. It's currently got our shopping in it and it's holding up really well. Nothing's come loose, nothing's broken. So overall I would say it's stronger than a normal plastic bag, and it makes me feel better about my plastic usage. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it's something a little bit different, but please do give it a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe if you like me or want to see more of me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!